Hello, everyone, and welcome to the English Pro Podcast. I'm Jessica.
And I'm John. Jess, I'm going to be honest. I barely made it to this episode. I've been drowning in work this week.
That's actually why I picked today's topic. It's something everyone can relate to, handling too much workload at the office.
Ah, yes. Yeah, the classic, I have 27 things to do and only 2 hands situation.
Exactly. In today's episode, we'll hear a short conversation between a manager and an employee, and then we'll go over some really helpful phrases to express when you're overwhelmed at work.
Let's do it. Listen carefully and don't worry. We'll explain the vocabulary right after.
Hey, do you have a minute?
Sure, what's going on?
Honestly, I'm feeling really overwhelmed. I've got the monthly report, 3 client presentations, and now the new project too.
Sounds like a lot. Why didn't you say something earlier?
I didn't want to seem like I couldn't handle it, but I'm falling behind, and I'm worried about making mistakes.
All right, let's look at your task list and see what we can delegate or postpone.
Thanks. I just really needed to get that off my chest. Wow, okay. That's such a real conversation.
And there were some great phrases in there. Let's break a few down for our listeners.
First one, I'm feeling really overwhelmed. This is a polite, professional way of saying you have too much work and you're stressed.
Exactly. Instead of saying, I can't do this, you can say, I'm overwhelmed. It sounds mature and honest.
Next one, falling behind. That means you're not keeping up with your deadlines or tasks.
Right, like, I'm falling behind on my emails, or I've fallen behind on the project.
Another useful phrase was, I didn't want to seem like I couldn't handle it. A lot of us don't want to ask for help because we think it shows weakness.
But in reality, asking for help shows awareness and responsibility.
The manager also said, let's see what we can delegate. To delegate means to give some of your work to someone else, usually when you're overloaded.
It's one of those words you hear in every office. Can we delegate this to another team member? Or maybe we should delegate the admin tasks.
And lastly, I needed to get that off my chest. It's a great idiom. It means to share something that's been bothering you so you feel better.
Like when you finally tell your coworker, I can't stand this printer anymore, and they say, me neither.
Exactly. Venting in a polite way can be healthy. Okay, listeners, your turn. Let's say your boss gives you 3 big tasks at once. What do you say?
Try. I'm afraid I'm a bit overwhelmed. Could we review priorities?
Ooh, that's a good one. You sound responsible, but honest.
Here's a tip. Don't wait until you're completely stressed to speak up.
Yes, check in with your manager early. Use phrases like, is it okay if we go over my task list? I want to make sure I'm prioritizing correctly. Can I get your input on this workload?
It shows initiative and teamwork. You're not just complaining, you're problem solving.
Let's pretend I'm your manager and you're overloaded. Hey, John, can you handle this client follow-up too?
I'd love to help, but I'm currently managing 3 deadlines. Could we possibly reassign it?
Boom. Clear, confident, respectful. This week, if you feel stressed or overloaded, try expressing it in English. Even if it's just in your notes or spoken out loud, use new phrases like, I'm swamped, I'm stretched thin, or can we push this back?
Great. Hey, Jess, here's a true story. Once I had 3 overlapping deadlines, my boss asked me to mentor a new intern, and then the team suddenly needed help preparing for a presentation I wasn't even supposed to be part of.
Yikes. Classic case of scope creep. That's when your responsibilities quietly expand without warning.
Exactly. Suddenly I'm doing 5 jobs, and honestly, I felt like I couldn't say no.
That's so real. A lot of people, especially early in their careers, feel like they have to say yes to everything just to prove they're capable.
But the truth is, always saying yes can lead to burnout. You end up helping everyone except yourself.
Absolutely. So let's teach our listeners how to say no politely in English, especially in the workplace.
Here's a good one. I'd love to help, but I'm at full capacity right now. Can we revisit this later?
Or, this sounds important. Let me check my current workload first so I can give it the time it deserves. Or,
Ooh, that's nice. You're not rejecting the task, you're valuing it.
exactly. All right, vocabulary fans, let's throw in some advanced expressions you might hear in professional conversations. I'm spread too thin.
My bandwidth is limited.
Let's level set expectations.
Let's prioritize deliverables.
Slip through the cracks. Let's try one more dialogue. I'll be the boss. You be the employee with too much on your plate. Hey, John, I need that product summary and the monthly analysis by tomorrow.
I'm currently finishing the sales deck and customer feedback report. If I add these two, something may slip through the cracks. Which would you like me to prioritize?
Chef's kiss. That is textbook professional English with clear boundaries.
Thank you.
Now let's flip it. You're the boss.
Jessica, I noticed you've been working late this week. Everything okay?
Thanks for checking in. I've been juggling 3 launches and could use some support. If we could delegate one, I'd feel more confident about the deadlines.
That right there? That's respectful, honest, and a perfect way to advocate for yourself.
Let's get real for a second. When you're overworked, it's not just your inbox that suffers, your mental health does too.
Yup. You can start feeling anxious, exhausted, even resentful. That's not sustainable.
And a big part of growth is learning how to listen to your body. If you're constantly tired, irritable, or zoning out, those are signs you need a break.
Or that it's time to talk to your manager about workload. Remember, burnout doesn't make you productive. It just makes you miserable.
All right, listeners, time for your weekly voice challenge. Record a short audio clip using one of these phrases. I'm at full capacity right now. Can we delegate this? Which task is the priority?
Post it on Instagram and tag us at english.propodcast-. We might even feature you in